What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get international badges in FIFA 23. So if you go ahead and into the general homepage, go into your transfer and into the transfer market. As this normally stands, you go into stadium, normally you'll be on player, go to across, and you will see you've got the options of badges, kits, ball, player celebrations, nickname, anthems, goal sound, stadium theme, stadium colours, stadium seat, tifo, a lot of things. But you want the first one. So then you want to go to content type and go authentic, because this is not a custom piece. So obviously with any badges that are custom, you'll be able to get them under this one, as well as seeing the actual authentic ones as well. So to cut out the middleman, basically, we want to do that. Now say you want to look at the primary colour. So for instance, if we are looking at England, we know full well the badge has got white on it. When we click this, it will show you all of the badges that are listed with white on the badge. So as we see here, we should hopefully be able to find the England badge very shortly. Or in fact, I believe red was the easier one to find. So the very first one, we should find it. I'm pretty sure in the first couple of pages, I want to say. Or at least I did more than 5 seconds ago. We got Norway. Was I right, or was it a different badge? It could have been a different badge at this point. But say for instance, that is where we go wrong. Sometimes the colours don't show up. We might try blue. We should see France at some point. And obviously the badges are not necessarily linked to, obviously, their flag. So for instance, Iceland has a blue badge. Same with Ukraine has blue and yellow. You will find some just don't make sense. We've got Brazil there as well, and obviously Italy. A way to be able to do this a little bit easier. So for instance, say we don't know what the badge is. What I personally would do is maybe go to the 5k or just generically search as you go anyway. But for this example, we'll go 5k because there might be some badges that are very extinct or very hard to find. From this, you'll be able to search a lot of the badges that are up for 5k. You can go to the 50th minute, or as we see here, England really should pop up with white, blue and red. So if we look at the England badge and take that as an example, we realistically should be able to have white in it. And then if we went red, there should be it there. Whether it will do, sometimes, like I say, it doesn't necessarily pop up. Again, it's just down to coding in general. This one obviously hasn't popped up, so then we can try blue. The only annoying thing with badges that I find at the minute, if we see if we can find it anywhere here, for some reason it is just not popping up with them colours. Obviously we found it already. If we what if we changed it the other way around? So say we'll say blue, because that is the more predominant colour over red. What about blue and white? Again, just try the combinations. If not, I'd say the only way that you're going to be able to do this is because you can't just say, for instance, we look at the Ukraine badge, when you press X, which normally would be to compare, kits badges are just not on there. Doesn't let you do it, doesn't let you go through it. The only other way I can think of would be literally to go and find it and try and find from the 50th minute. As much as that is an absolute ache and a half, they have broken it. It doesn't matter what badge you click. Unfortunately, you can't find them. So, for instance, we're just going to have to go into it and see if we could find the badge from, obviously, the normal menu. I wonder if red and blue works. This is the only problem with this colour working. I just don't think it's really linked very well, in my opinion. It's just not working at all. To say that we've got yellow and we've got white in the badge, that most definitely should give you it. For instance, that popped up for grey. Well, in fact, I think what did this one pop up for grey for? Obviously, that's just fully blue, and yet it pops up for grey, and it just shows you sometimes the badges might not work. So I personally would always go for at least having a look on the market in general. Again, you might have to search a little bit. If you are looking for a specific badge, have a look at the colours that are on the badge, and obviously work through the colours. If it doesn't pop up with any, then obviously, unfortunately, there's only one way at the moment, and that is sitting through them and trying to just narrow down the price. If you can find it on a generic market, so for instance we go to 5k, what we could do there is this is the maximum you can buy a badge for. I don't believe there's any more badges that are above 5k. You can then drop it down, move it down again and again and again until you find it. So for instance, if I knew it was at 5k, I may then drop it to 4.9 to 4.5, see if we can see it. So for instance, if we say we're looking for the Spain badge, we're like, okay, we see it at 4.8. Unfortunately, it will just be elimination of dropping it down unless you can find it with the colours. And that is the only other way really to get it as cheap as possible. Honestly, if it was that much hassle, I'd probably just buy it for 5k. But that's the best way to do it. There is no leagues here to be able to go international. There was last year. So for instance, this FIFA World Cup should be really where it's at. So unfortunately, they haven't actually got any league that is international, which most definitely should be there by now. But unfortunately, they've kind of left it out this year. So let me know if this helps, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.